Hello. I've got a little brochure here. Actually, it's just a 2-page quickie from SEMCOG, which is Southeast Michigan Council of Governments, which is a group of governments, right? We have this central location, this central operation that talks to all the local governments. And that one is a very effective organization, SEMCOG. Let's see what they have to say to us about fertilizing in Southeast Michigan. Now, storm drains are found in our streets and yards, and they empty into our lakes and rivers directly. So whenever we fertilize our lawn, we'll also end up fertilizing the lakes and rivers. Well, fertilizer is good for the lawn. Get a nice looking lawn, looks like a golf course sometimes. It's bad for the water. It's bad for the water, it's bad for us. Fertilizer in our lakes and rivers causes algae to grow. And that algae forms large blooms and uses up oxygen that fish need to survive. As it grows, it consumes oxygen, and also when it decays, it consumes even more oxygen. And that depletes the amount of oxygen available for fish and other creatures to survive. Now, with 1.5 million homes in Southeast Michigan, that is a major load. All of us need to be aware of the cumulative effects of our lawn care practices. What can you do? Follow the simple tips on the back of the card I'm going to read you for a healthier lawn that's cheaper and easier to maintain. And keep in mind, you do not need to use the full amount that they're telling you on that package. Those packages are filled with extremely highly effective chemicals. They're highly reactive, and they go in and they push the grass out of the ground, and they pretty much push the life out of everything else. So let's learn a little bit about what we do here. So fertilize sparingly and caringly. Sweep it. Fertilizer and grass clippings left on sidewalks and driveways wash into the storm drains. So save money and our lakes and stream by sweeping up the fertilizer and grass clippings and put them back in the lawn. That's where they belong. Put them in the lawn. When they're on your driveway, they're not just garbage. They're left over from the lawn. Sweep them up, put them back in the lawn. That's where they belong. Hire smart. Select a lawn service that uses organic fertilizers or offers a slow release nitrogen, not something that's going to go crashing into there. A slow release nitrogen with low or no phosphorus option. You don't need that. Request a soil test to ensure the right amount is applied. And you can learn how to do soil tests yourself. You can pick them up at some of the farmers markets. You can get them at a hardware store, or you can get them off the internet, of course. You can go to Amazon and get all you want, or you can look them up in a magazine. So don't guess. Soil test. Soil test will tell you what, if any fertilizer is needed in your yard. Contact your local Michigan State University county office for more information. They might come over and test for you. They'll certainly tell you how to do it yourself. So buy low. Choose a fertilizer with low or no phosphorus. You don't need the phosphorus. Most lawns already contain enough phosphorus, especially here in southeastern Michigan for various reasons. Excess phosphorus causes the algae blooms in our lakes in specific. These things love to, with the phosphorus, makes them crazy. Go slow. Select an organic or slow release fertilizer and check that label. A slow release fertilizer is one with at least half of the nitrogen in water soluble form. So half of it in water soluble form. Slow release fertilizers provide a steady supply of plant nutrients over an extended period of time as the rain comes down, as you water the grass, as the water percolates through the soil, it spreads out, it goes to the roots and is absorbed. It's great stuff. So mow high. Woo! Get that thick looking grass. Get that thick looking lawn. Make your lawn cheaper and easier to maintain and greener by mowing high. 3 inches is the rule, at least. Keep it up there high. Tall grass promotes root growth and shades out weeds. Let grass clippings fall back into the lawn. Clippings recycle nutrients back into the soil, so fertilizer needs can be reduced just by doing that by 25% or more. And I tell you, I haven't gotten rid of grass clippings in my lawn for years. Nothing goes out of this yard, and I have a relatively not a relatively large yard, and I take care of everything. Gets recycled right here. We got lots of plants going on. So make fertilizer-free zones. Hey, you don't need to have fertilizer everywhere. Keep some fertilizer applications at least 20 feet away from the edge of lakes, streams, or storm drains. Just stay away from the storm drains. That's what we got there. We're going to be keeping our waters and clean and getting a nice thick green lawn going on. Thank you, SEMCOG, Southeast Michigan Council of Governments. You can find them online at semcog.org. Thank you.